his DR?
You don't know.
DR changes.
He loses his silver DR and he gains magic DR, which
he loses an AC of 9, which turns his AC 29 into 20. So he's flying away with an AOO. Will go in order of everyone because this is important. Edward gets his AOO first, AC 20, as he's flying up.
Edward is going to take this AOO against the Cloud Man.
What is the 10 1d20s for?
Oh, that was me trying to get rid of all my fucking...
He's trying to clear the buffer.
I'm trying to clear my shitty rolls.
It's nothing. Critical threat. Can't crit a cloud.
Okay, so his magic blade goes right through the mist. This is why he didn't want to do the mist, but he noticed that things were getting really bad.
So there's no DR on this.
There's no DR on this.
Yeah. Sorry about whistling into the microphone. I'm more nervous here than in a while. 13 damage.
Okay. Yes, this is bad.
77. That hurt him. Oh, did he take his healing? No, he hasn't taken his healing. So 72. All right, next person to get their AOO is Mortenzi.
It's irrelevant. He doesn't have a magic weapon.
It's
DR10 magic. It's not an incorporeal creature.
Oh. Okay.
It's not irrelevant. Swing it anyway! Hit it!
Mortenzi's Earthbreaker is now +1. You guys all got upgrades?
Yes.
Your weapon should be magical.
Yes.
Maybe it's not updated on your sheet, but look under your weapons.
It should be a +1.
All right.
The combat rotation.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
AC 19.
Are you flanking?
Missed by 1.
Flanking.
It's counted in there.
Bless anything.
Widget gets his
all
AOO.
Counted in there.
Widget. Natural 1.
Okay. Would have hit.
Oh my god.
Barrack Tarn with the magical blade gets an AOO. Misses.
Holy fuck!
The Red Archer completes his movement. He's now 10 feet off of the ground in a misty
What
flood.
about Ugg?
Ugg gets an
Oh,
AOO.
sorry. Ugg gets his AOO, and Arlen doesn't have anything out.
And
Ugg hits a 25.
Is his axe magic or no?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Then hit him with the pole axe because he went 10 feet up.
That's what he's doing. Just checking on damage here.
The fuck, Mordron? The fuck?
These rolls are the stupid. These are some of the stupidest. We were flipping coins, and he's winning like 6 out of the 5 out of 6 rolls. He's winning.
8, 12.
This may be the gamble that ends him, though.
Well, you see, he could have tried to wait out Ugg's
18.
because he's going to be a round of a gas, right? He's a fart cloud for a round.
23 damage.
That's a pretty good damage roll. Because no DR, you eat it.
Oh, this is why he didn't want to do it. Okay, something happens. Ugg plows his magical poleaxe through him. Ah! He finally screams at some of the damage. A bunch of the glitter and a bunch of raindrops and tears of blood kind of come flowing out of him. And he discorporates for a moment and then recorporates and just seems to turn his head towards the tree, and it looks like he's just slowly moving towards the tree.
Whew!
Arlen, then Ugg takes another swipe and it just goes right through him.
Good job, team! We did a good one.
We have a rope. Anybody have a rope on him?
Well, what do you mean? Everybody's got their stake, remember?
Yes, we need to climb up the tree. Marty, is it easy to climb, or...?
It's a big gnarly-looking tree with lots of handholds and cracks.
Fuck it, Arlen's gonna go coup de grace some shit.
Widget's gonna head towards the tree.
Martenzi's going to stop raging again, and
Ugg's gonna stop raging too. He's got one more round of rage.
Arlen's moving, flying his ass up there. What does he see?
It is a horrible, hollowed-out tree. There are inscriptions along the inner walls and what look like pictures, like pictographs. Somebody has carved into it. There is a floor of dirty leaves and dried blood. You can see that there are some things lying here and there, and there are mounds of leaves that look like bodies could be stooshed in them. In fact, you see a boot, an elvish boot, sticking out of one of the mounds. You rushed over and you saw the Red Archer sort of floating up to what looks like this, almost like a coffin upright, a cocoon of wood, and the cocoon of wood just sort of slowly grows over top of his form as his mist flows into it.
Okay, is there a way to coup de grace through that or not?
It's like a hard shell.
Move your asses up here, quick! Marty, I know how long it takes for them to come to regenerate. And how long is that? Because I did a good knowledge check on these things.
You could re-roll. You don't know everything about them.
God damn it. Religion?
Yep.
Or what did I... Was it religion?
Yeah, it's religion for dead.
What's the DC of climbing the tree?
It's like 15.
Okay, I climbed the tree.
18. Yes, Foxfire, we would all be dead.
You know that you need to stake them now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stake the... I'm gonna go and... it's on my turn.
Yeah, people are climbing. Like, we're out of combat. So you flew in there
Martenzio, look for traps.
as you're climbing up.
Yeah, well, no, once he gets to the kind of the crevice
Okay. Arlen, what are you
where
doing?
they live.
I'm not touching anything except I'm gonna go on top of one of the leaf things and stake the heart. Or move
Okay,
the leaves a
are
bit,
you
find the heart and go...
You spreading the leaves? I don't know. If I roll a 3, this one is trapped.
No.
We're just going to take a victory smoke at the top of this. Like, not just have a...
It's a creepy place. The Circadias after the magic.
Can I coup de grace? Oh, I can't coup de grace yet.
All right,
Next round of
give me
coup de
a
grace.
perception check, Mortenzi, as you're looking around for traps.
Okay.
So are you three the not killing elvish daytime vampire things?
Nope,
while
we're
they're
good.
You kick around some
Another
leaves.
one.
All right.
We're good.
Arlen, you do spread some leaves, and you do see that there's this misty, somewhat physical form of a vampire. It's one of the spawn that you killed earlier.
Okay, coup de grace.
Okay, with
Should
what?
be one more of these, but his ghost isn't
It's
here
wooden
yet.
stake.
All right, you are driving a wooden stake through its chest. It actually wakes up and startles you. It begins gouting blood that wasn't in its body. You're just covered in it.
Hey, you guys might want to see this. I think we just tore a hole into the blood plane.
Several buckets of blood vomit out of the creature's mouth as you drive the stake further and further into its body, and then it twitches once and then just kind of turns into a waxy physical form. You've killed one of the vampires.
One.
Mortenzi just looks at Arlen.
Marco.
Seeing as you're already dirty, you may as well do the rest.
Widget will call for like Ugg to pass up the, or maybe not Ugg, Edouard to start throwing up the stakes that he made everyone.
Yeah, Ugg can climb. He's kind of monkeying up with his 3 arms. He tosses up the stakes.
Oh. Widget will hand them to Arlen. You're the priest.
I need
Got
someone.
the
I need
thing.
someone to get that. I can't break through that.
What's
The coffin that's surrounding the Red Archer's body.
It's like a large oval, almost egg-shaped wooden thing that the mist somehow went into.
cast detect magic upon it.
Okay. There is the presence of magic. Give me a spellcraft check.
Okay. All right.
Is it visible to everybody?
Sure.
22.
There is a conjuration that is sort of glimmering off of the egg-shaped thing.
Check it for traps.
Yeah, there's magic on there.
I'll give you a +4 mark, given that you're seeing where the magical aura is. The DC of a magical trap is
22 then?
25 plus double spell level, I believe.
No.
Or 25 plus
Yeah,
spell level.
I think it's 25 plus spell level, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
Okay.
failed.
more than what he's got.
It's just a minor conjuration effect.
And some sort of conjurative stuff, maybe like a poison or acid, something to heal him.
Kind of glittery, like a yellow glittery that catches the light, and it's got some dark honey-like tones.
Maybe it's a pony.
Maybe it's a pony. You know what? Maybe you should check. It might be a pony.
Arlen, you're spreading out some of the leaf piles. Yet you see another elf creature.
No, how much? Just give me a sec. How much damage do I have on me? 14 damage. Yeah.
One to the left is not there anymore.
No, I never. Oh, yeah, I used it on the sword. You're right. I'm gonna cure light wound
I'll be right
myself.
Okay.
Are there like rocks or anything in this thing?
There's strewn about treasure and items. Like these vampire creatures lived here.
Okay, I'll pick up something with relative mass and chuck it at the coffin.
Okay. You found like a hammer that was kind of like part of like a Fletcher's tool, and you just kind of
Hammer is perfect. Whipping that shit at the...
Nothing happens.
That's what I got. I'm gonna. Let me see. Do I have to detect poison? Are there any animals in here?
Animals? No.
Huh.
There might be some bugs and stuff. Arlen, what are you doing? You got a pile of
I'm gonna
steaks
kill
in
the
your
next
hand.
one.
Okay, you take the stake and you drive it through its heart. You're pretty strong. I think you got like a 16 strength.
No, 14. Give me a sec. 14 strength. Yeah.
Okay, it's grim work. This one, it looks like he was some sort of geek, as it's like his head opens up as he's forcing up hundreds of porcupine quills that sort of just blossom out of his mouth as he dies.
Don't they know? Okay, that's pretty cool.
Was he the flute
Pimp.
man?
Maybe.
Possibly. No, next guy.
Okay, the next one. You stab this one. This one just has an earth-piercing scream as it goes kicking and screaming to oblivion.
Okay.
Do the bodies like turn into dust or anything? Or are they like here?
They're still kind of mummified, desiccated, really sun-bleached bodies. Their corpses remain behind. Arlen, Edward and Beric Tarn are yelling about something coming.
Yeah, that's the wolves, you jackasses. Get up here.
No, I think it's the one that we left behind. It is coming. You see the ghostly form of the one that you killed earlier.
Yeah. Well, we'll just get ready for him. Also, if you see the wolves, you might want to scoot up the tree.
All right, Beric Tarn and climbing up the tree. As this ghostly vampire kind of goes right through Widget as he's having a smoke and kind of nestles into a leaf pile. The leaves sort of scatter and then climb back up over the creature. Nice for it to return just to get a steak.
Yeah.
Okay, do that guy again. Do the fourth guy.
Okay. This one dies while sounding like it's trying to babble out 3 different spells at once. All the arcane words are wrong.
I believe that was Elvish Vampire for... Oh, I got screwed over by that spell.
And the last bit
I'm worried about that.
is this wooden, kind of like a smooth part on the inside of the tree. Sort of looks like an egg. You saw that it was slightly open before, and it sealed up when the Red Archer's body or mist went inside of it.
So, Mortenzi,
That was the mage vampire.
you've got a hammer.
Yeah.
They've got a movement rate of 10 when they're in gas form, so instead of warning the people at the tree you were coming, they ran ahead.
You want to crack open that egg there? Watch out for some conjuration. Might have a little bit of, conjuration. You muted for the talking, and then you unmuted for the eating. It was awesome.
You're welcome. I still got the bull strength up, dude. That'll add 3, so 14.
What's Martenzi doing?
He's smashing that coffin thing for 17 damage.
All right, there is a amber-like field of force that is trying to grab Mortenzi. Give me a reflex save. The DC is 17.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. We have a wheelchair. You pushed me into the forest. I could push you out.
Made it.
Okay, the
Snake sigil?
flash of the snake inside the amber-like force tries to bite Mortenzi. He hops out of the way, and then it begins to dissipate in this dun-colored brown smoke. There was a large, crashing sound, like a bull in a china shop, and he is not affected by the sepia snake sigil, and therefore not out of commission for days.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
It was Mortenzi. But it'd be like,
I see.
Anyway.
Well, is it still there?
No, the spell lashed out at Mortenzi. He hopped out of the way. There's a big
Conjuration's good.
There's a big crack
Good.
between Ugg takes out Snowbeard's axe, and between Mortenzi and Ugg slashing and hacking away, you manage to crack open this wooden center. There's this ichor, almost like the wooden center had a nougaty center. This horrible ichor. There are these little worms kind of dancing back and forth inside of the ichor. It's this horrid putrid slime, and kind of in the middle, like a yolk in an egg, is the half transparent body of the Red Archer.
Oh, just fucking source of light, forever burn this darkness. Shh.
You realized you missed. That's fine.
Okay, Arlen
So what
pushes
thing
his
didn't even
hands through this horrible stench, this horrible gelatin, and manages to stake the Red Archer. The Red Archer simply has a muffled scream inside of the gelatin. There's no air that comes out. These horrible eyes stare into Arlen's before they begin to melt into the back of his own head. Pretty soon, there's just this really desiccated, almost just skin stretched upon bone of an elvish vampire looking back at you. His teeth and bone is all that is left of the Red Archer.
Pull him out and his gear.
Oh yeah, he left all of his gear strewn throughout the battlefield. When they turned to mist,
Oh,
they
sweet.
don't-
When he went into the ghosty dealy, it all fell
Okay.
out.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Their gear is all over this clearing at this point.
Well,
So we pick
Police it
his
up.
stuff out.
Okay.
Take his body
at
out.
least all of it. We loot the place before. This is the interesting discussion. We are 7 hours or so into our day, so we loot the place, and then are we force marching out in the darkness, or are we staying in the haunted woods of
7
doom?
hours. If we wake up at 9 and 4, yeah, we'd have to. No, we'd be like 2 hours or 3 hours in the darkness. We'd be all right. I can cast light.
It's the forced marching.
Oh, do boo, frickin' boo.
Yeah, you're not walking. You have no feet. Force crawl out.
Ouch.
I think step one is loot.
We loot, yeah.
I think All right, looting's happening.
All right, so you find the broken remnants of the Red Archer's bow. His armor is mostly intact. His keen blade is magical, and so is his ring.
So, Red Archer.
You say keen blade?
Yep.
Oh,
Bow,
yeah. All those ones we roll. It's going to be great.
Destroyed.
It's going to be fucking great.
There is there's a magical quiver he had on his back.
Red Archer
Ooh.
blade. Red Archer's quiver.
Red Archer's butt.
It was bow, blade, quiver. Is there any rings?
Ring.
Yeah,
there's a ring. Yeah.
Okay.
His armor is there.
Yeah, his dark leaf leather
Hey,
armor.
Frozen. No, we can't. I don't think we can. We transfer
There is a mithril suit of chain mail, not chain shirt, chain mail, that wasn't worn by anyone. It's just sort of lying off to the side.
A cursed chain.
There are 17, there are probably more than this, but it's a total of 17 quivers of arrows that are remaining. You find Masterwork Boyer Fletcher tools. All the arrows have red fletching. You find this really sad box. Sad in that it contains, like, a lot of teeth.
Okay.
Things like wedding rings and personal jewelry.
Sad box of hunting trophies.
I would call it probably jewelry and gemstones.
Loot.
There are teeth. There are a lot of teeth.
Plus teeth. If we can find a teeth.
Mm.
What we need to find ourselves is a dentist or a barber. And then they can...
And then on the other vampires, do you want
Vampire.
Masterwork studded leather?
Yeah, sell that crap.
It's like 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, look at us.
All right, 3 suits of Masterwork studded leather. You find a Masterwork bone flute that is made from the femur bone of an elf.
I have accidentally struck F1 and crashed my OneNote.
Yeah, just
Oh, no,
say.
it's back. I got it back. So, Masterwork, studded leather, and then what was the next thing? Bone flute?
Masterwork bone flute made from the femur of an elf.
Oh. You know what? That'll actually go well on our goal.
And a Masterwork hunting horn.
Are these things magical?
No. The pouch of porcupine darts are magical.
Pouch of magic porcupine darts.
We'll say that there are 6 of them. And they look like they'd be really good at putting poison on them.
Good for poison. We are upstanding citizens who don't engage in such skullduggery. We're also kind of
Rush, thanks for the follow.
Won't say entertainment.
All right, by the time you've looted through the dirty leaf piles and collected things up in the clearing, you do hear the sound of wolves getting much closer. Some growling at the edges of the clearing.
So,
I think all of these
Let's
spell
let's
effects are
spend the
gone.
night.
who's taking first watch?
Actually, we still have a bunch of people that are injured. Who is injured?
While you were looting, did you collect up Zorbinius?
Yes.
Did you just leave it at the bottom, or
No, you'd have brought it up.
okay?
Who is injured still?
You?
No, let me spell it
You and Doug?
Okay, I've got 1. This is stingy now.
Yeah, Ugg's got 38 damage, I think.
Okay, I can put. Okay, I can't use my domain spells to heal. Means I have 1 spell, and you're down. Are you drained for charisma, or
Yeah,
you?
they fucking drained us.
You drained you.
Yeah, well, the 2 of us.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't use charisma for much, and my charisma was odd, so I'm okay. But the charisma-based spellcaster over here might have an issue.
How much did?
He just lost 1, but he's eventually gonna need that back.
I'd rather give healing to Ugg.
No. It's drained. You can't fix it.
No, fuck him then.
It also marks me. I'm assuming it's someone there was sarcasm in there somewhere.
Yep.
No,
2d8
I was
plus
just
5.
saying, his charisma is higher than it really needs to be. So
He's extra crazy.
You know that a restoration can restore all permanent points drained from a single ability score.
I have lesser restoration,
No, restoration.
not
We're
restoration.
not 7th.
I don't have restoration. It's 12 points for Ugg.
So, sleeping in the top of a creepy tree, surrounded by wolves, and maybe pissed off fairies.
Mortenzi's already asleep, sound asleep like a baby.
He's sleeping in a leaf pile. What did you do with the actual vampire remains? You just chuck them out of the tree, or
No, we're gonna bring those back.
We need to bring it back.
okay? So you got them
Because
stacked
it's
up in the
approved.
corner, like in a pile.
I think we need enough of them to come back so that they know that we did the thing. I think it's heads again.
And did you stab
Need 4.
the great porcupines dead?
Yep.
The 2 that it survived. Okay.
I don't know if druids have restoration.
It is not a druid spell.
Crap.
Maybe you earned Radamer enough XP. No, he's all multi-class and shit.
Just sit back there, eating this Grey Poupon.
So where are we at now? We've got
Have you done my bidding? Good.
All right, I
me
need to
say
take a quick
no.
wash and break while you guys figure out what you're doing next.
He's ordering Uber Eats.
I'll be back.
Force march or rest here.
So, Mark, what are you seem to have voted for sleeping.
Yes. You votes for sleeping tree.
Yeah, both of us are not charisma-focused characters, and we both have high charismas for what we do. I've got a 15.
Yeah. I had a 16.
Yeah.
Max spell level ever is going to be a 4th level spell, so
You're losing your 1 extra third circle spell that you will eventually get access to.
yeah, like after 10th level. I'm not too concerned about it right now.
Yeah, and for me, charisma is simply for style, and I didn't have a choice because I'd placed ability scores. Yeah, I think we're safer in the tree, honestly.
I think so too.
Like, at a minimum, the tree will provide us with the benefits of a tree. Although I think we're going to be doing, like...
We are screwed if we get attacked. Force marching with no spells left and no rage.
We get no rage, no spells. The whole thing where I can't see Marty is becoming confusing because I keep thinking he's there.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're staying in the tree
Staying in the
because
tree?
we are much safer in the tree than on the road with no spells or rage.
All right, and then somebody would have to awaken Mortenzi. So,
Yeah, you know what? He looks like he's comfortable. So,
are you setting a watch?
oh yes, sir. We're setting a watch. We're not going to pull whatever that jackass was, murder the priest, and then sleep in his bedroom in his pajamas.
I think you're making reference to a past campaign. All right.
Yes, I am. There's a lesson about setting watch.
Is doctoring being had? I think there is one character that's really injured. Ugh.
I don't think it needs to be had because Mr. Man can patch him up.
Okay.
Edward, I think, has 3 more first circle spells. He's got 2 more first circle spells and 5 second circle spells.
Does Edward have healing and all? Oh, I guess he could use his lower level healing for the higher level. Okay.
Cure light wounds.
All right.
So,
he'll take
9
average.
per thing. He needs 3 of them.
Yes.
So 3 of them.
Okay. Bacab heals Ugg, and Ugg is fine. All right. You hear probably a couple of hours after the battle, the wolves are no longer under the compulsion of their vampiric masters, and have decided that they want to eat the porcupines.
Good.
You
Good
can hear them yelping every once in a while, but they're hungry. They won't. They won't pass that up. It's about midnight when the moon is full. When Arlen stirs from sleep a little bit, we'll say that Widget was on watch. Mortenzi, do you see in the dark? Gnomes. Do you guys have dark vision or low light vision?
Low light.
Okay.
Low light.
We'll say that Widget and Mortenzi finished their watch, where Beric Tarn and Arlen are about to get up. Ugg and Edward are sleeping.
Okay.
You can hear a weird song. Just sort of a high-pitched note.
Like from outside?
Yeah, definitely from outside. It's not from inside your...
Okay.
We're going to just sneakily peek out the hole to see if we can see a thing.
Okay. The moon is, I think we talked about this before. It was a waxing gibbous moon, so 3/4 of the moon and growing with each night that passes. There is somebody that is singing. It seems to be a fair distance off. It is not in the clearing. The wolves have since left after having their free meal on the porcupine's soft bits. What languages do you guys speak?
No common, elvish, halfling, high common, or whatever, the imperial, high imperial, whatever it's called.
Imperial common.
You should speak Sylvan too. Yeah, Sylvan, Gnome, Imperial Common, Abyssal.
Oh, do gnomes get in Sylvan for free?
Yep.
Sylvan.
It is the sound of a Sylvan song.
Oh.
That sounds familiar.
It is saying that it is mourning the passing of something called it's mourning the passing of her mother.
Uh,
And how the evils beneath the earth have corrupted this once fair place.
Sense motive. Are you gonna kill me if I talk to you? I kind of want to talk to you, but I think you might want to kill me. 18? Eh.
It's a haunting melody. The person that's singing it, while very good at singing, may be extremely depressed. 18?
Cast grease at you, ghost. So
The singing is almost unearthly, but it's far off.
yeah, well, I'm not leaving this fucking tree, so
Nor's Morten's.
yeah,
Dude,
no,
he's fucking
our
crazy.
asses right here. If they want to come talk to us, they will come right up this damn tree. Cause
The singing is full of metaphor and allegory. It begins to talk about the death of the mother, but it's almost like mixing it up with the concept of the Earth Mother. And how not only did this person's mother die, but the earth has died and has become rotten to the core. It takes a while to get somewhere, as perhaps the song is more like an old oratory tune, where it's like a story being told and there's a lot of repetition. But eventually it starts talking about how the wars of the people went sour when nobility was lost. And one of the warriors turned their back on all that was good and light to fight not like fair folk in a fair fight, but to the implements of what they were trying to defeat. And then it bemoans the fact that more than just warriors followed them into the darkness, where they became the things they wished to understand and forgot the fight entirely.
I feel like this should be like really important precedent on what's gone on sort of in the region. But what do you think?
By this time everyone's kind of awake and listening. It's been going on for at least an hour at this point.
Yeah, we'll listen to the story. And it's
If
one of
she
those
comes to the tree, we should kill it.
if she comes to the tree, we should say we're not home. That's
What is it, says Bergtarn? What makes that noise?
Well, that's the old fairy language. It's pretty much everybody's grandmama, at least their gnomish grandmama, tells them stories in this one.
And now we are in the twilight of our years, where this may be the last telling, or singing. It kind of means the same word in Sylvan. As the powers themselves withdraw, the darkness grows, and the shadows grow longer still. At least there is still some light, but even that too it dims and is hollow.
I got a question for the room. All yous. This story is basically saying that, you know, things are happening, there's a warrior, there's a war, people forgot what they're fighting about, but things were still going on, things were happening. And then there was like this evil, and it's sort of overtaken the goodness. Are we the bad guys in this story? I mean, vampires are usually bad guys, but this really kind of sounds like their story, and we're the darkness that sort of came in and, you know...
Evil overtakes goodness all the time.
Yeah, I kind of woke up with some blood on my on the whirligig.
We are not evil, says Baraton. We have our gods and our faith. And Bahamut still shines in the sky. This is a sad being telling their sad tale.
Good and evil is one of those...
day, dragon. One bad day is all it takes.
It's a line from The Killing Joke. It's a good line from The Killing Joke.
It is.
It's just one of those things where good and bad are kind of, you know, one person's good and another person's bad, you know.
Round 3.
What do you think of it, Lightbringer?
I was just preparing some chicken and rice. What exactly were you discussing?
You did not hear the singing?
Oh shit! They're singing.
Arlen seems to. Does Arlen look like he was awake? But I guess he was in reverie for a while, and yeah, there was singing in your reverie. You didn't realize that. You didn't realize that the singing was actually real.
Okay, what kind of singing?
Sylvan singing, and it's talking about. Well, right now that you snapped out of it, it's talking about how the powers are dwindling, like dwindling and flickering like candles in the wind. It's an unearthly, beautiful human or like female voice that's carrying through the trees.
Yeah, even if you want to come out of the tree, you're not going out of the tree legless. See your ass over there.
Not tonight.
Eat your food.
It goes back to the beginning again, because a lot of the Sylvan stories are cyclical. Blech.
Cyclical?
Yes.
Just have an extra syllable for no reason.
Yeah, for some reason, I just kept on clicking out of my tongue. It was the bubble. It was the bubble from the pop.
Slicklickable.
It goes back to bemoaning about her mother, the death of the mother again, and it ends with something troubling about how even you, mother, don't answer anymore. Even you, mother, are gone.
Knowledge religion, God referred to as mother, and elven in nature.
The concept of the world as a living thing.
16.
This would this would slippery slope.
Now Silvan's talking about fishes. Sorry.
It is not a goddess in your religion that's specifically about the earth. This is more of like a druidic belief that the earth is a living thing, or that Tarak is a living thing.
Okay. Just possibly there's a druid out there.
The song ends.
Well,
Can we get a
Are we hearing a crackle from Ahmed's mic?
that possibly?
Can you guys talk? Not Ahmed?
hello. This is Adam talking
Oh,
into his
I'm
microphone.
getting a horrible crackle now.
I'm not picking anything up. Is it me?
Is it from me?
I'm gonna end the VC call. See if we can get VC back. Let's take
All right.
Let's do that. All right, let's see if we can reset the calls so that everyone can see. I was getting a really horrible crackle from the call. Which I couldn't pay attention through. Let's re-roll. I'm just going to disappear for a moment. And then we'll get VC back. Remove the cam in order for VC to work. Yeah, it was some sort of war that they were talking about. Let's rejoin the call. And my camera is no longer there. Camera already in use. Sorry, I need to get rid of the camera in VC, or sorry, XSplit, in order for VC when I restart it.
Marte.
All right.
There we go.
That is goddamn awful. Adam?
Less than.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting really weird feedback from the VC call.
Why don't one of us call you?
We could end the call.
Yeah, I
completely,
need the
'cause all
call.
you did
I
was-
need the call to end. That's the point of me doing this.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
no,
everyone hang up.
well,
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. It is awful still.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna do this. Come on, let's do this.
Can you hear it on Twitch?
How is the? Yeah, let's hear. Let's go to Twitch.
I'm listening.
Mark, can you talk at all?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Like Ahmed sounds good.
I can't hear my. Yeah, there we go. I'm there. It's on Twitch.
How about now?
I can hear you. This is.
Everybody say
is it
1,
your
2, 3
headset?
test.
1, 2, 3 test.
We are testing. Sound issues. What is the cause?
And Modron, let's roll a d20.
Yeah, he does. Modron has. Yeah, that's his issue. His issue is he still hates you. He knows you said something about his mom.
Yeah, I'm getting
Wow.
I'm getting close to like 0 bars for all of the call. Are you guys able to? Are you guys getting 0 bars for each of you? Like, it's,
Everyone's green except for you.
Yeah, you're in
We
the
all have
red.
shit connection to you.
okay. I think it's time to take a break, and I will reset a bunch of crap. So, because the internet
Well,
seemed to be
it's
shit over
pushing
here.
2 a.m.
Okay, I'm gonna get more food.
Is this a good place to leave it? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I'm just thinking that
It's early. It's still fucking early.
just.
Well, I think we need
I'm
to.
just saying.
I think we need to make it back and then make a decision on who gets raised. So, but I
Yeah,
I
okay,
can
I'd like
I
that.
cannot like even talk to you guys with this distortion that's going on. I don't know if the stream can hear it. Is the stream able to hear the sound all right?
No, it's not getting a distortion. It's clear.
No, the stream hears everything fine. It's just
Okay,
you
so
don't.
so it is my
which makes
headset.
So
which
the
diagnoses
only
the headset.
the only thing now is the stream doesn't have our faces.
Well, no, that's just he has to finish doing the setup.
Yeah, I know. I cannot see anybody in stream. Where's everybody? Come on. Where are you people?
How many
Shout out
fingers
to
am I holding
everybody.
up?
What?
How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't see, man. I was trying to fix stuff. I need more food. This is stupid.
This is
Yeah,
good.
see, you're good to go all night because you eat all night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I got 3 more dishes to go through.
All right. There's a horrible distortion in my ear. I can barely hear what they're saying, and it's like actually awful. So
Have you changed USB ports?
yes, I have to restart this sound.
The VC will need to be restarted, and it might make you need to restart the. It's weird. Yeah. We could turn it into a one-way conversation. We do like a choose-your-own adventure, a text-based adventure back.
Yeah. So talk for a second. I'll just share with what you got, what I'm hearing. So just say something.
Testing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, this is me talking. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test.
I am also capable of speech and counting. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test.
Now you fuck it up. I can't do it. We didn't hear any feedback, dude.
Yeah.
Check your meds, Marty.
We should roll Sam's reincarnate, but if I can't hear, this is the second week where the internet's been.
Who do you guys
shit.
want to reincarnate? Did you guys say white Snowbeard? You got it. Wow.
Yeah, we don't hear that.
Very weird. Okay.
All right. I can't hear them now, though.
So you have a hard time. So Marty, whenever we speak, you hear crackling, correct?
Yep.
Place a magic sword just to see if that is also distorted.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me turn on Spotify. That would at least tell us that it's VC or
If it's the VC software.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had very weird. So today on VC, twice my mic stopped.
Spotify
no
screwed
reason.
up as well. So there's something wrong with my cable.
It's audio driver or hardware.
Yep.
And since the stream is seeing things correctly, it should be the hardware because it should be sharing the audio driver.
Could be your batteries. Did switch them. Could have been non-new batteries.
No, it should cut out.
I think.
I'm sorry. Did you read the specs on his headset?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind